If you're watching this video right now, I want you to know something. You are one of the bravest men that I know because you've been through something that breaks most people. You lost your wife, your partner, the person who knew you better than anyone, and you're still here. You're still standing, and some part of you is ready to open your heart again, which is amazing. That takes complete courage and bravery. But I also know what you're thinking. You're thinking, I have no idea how to do this. The dating world has changed. You've changed, and you don't want to screw this up. So in this video, I'm going to give you the real guidance, what actually works, what doesn't, and the specific mistakes I see widowed men make so you can avoid making them as well. I'm Marni, your very own personal wing girl, and I'm going to help you get through all of this. So first question to ask yourself is, are you actually ready? And look, there's no timeline for this. I've worked with men who were ready 6 months after losing their wife and men who needed 3 years. Both are completely valid. The only question that matters is, where are you? So here's a quick gut check. You're probably not ready if you can't talk about her without breaking down. You're comparing every other woman to her. You're looking for someone to fill the extra role she filled. You haven't rebuilt any kind of life for yourself yet. You're likely ready if you can talk about her with love and devastation. You've started rebuilding your own life again, reconnected with friends, found interest, taking care of yourself. You're lonely for companionship, not desperate to escape the pain. You understand that moving forward doesn't mean betraying her memory. So if you're ready, then good, because let's talk about how to actually do this. If you're not quite ready yet, that's okay too. Take the time you need. This video will be here for you when you're ready. And you need to be ready for yourself. So if you are ready, now what? First, be honest about being a widower, but don't lead with it. On dating profiles, you can put widowed in 2022, ready to find companionship, and ready for the next chapter. That's it. You're not hiding it, but you're not making it your entire profile about grief and loss. Second, you want to look in the right places. Forget Tinder. You're not going to find what you need there. You want to try widowed support groups. A lot of people meet partners there. Community activities and volunteer organizations are great. Time Left, an amazing live dinner event where you go out for dinner with new people every week. Senior dating sites, if that's your age range. Senior centers, if you're a senior. Oh my God, I just went to my local area senior center to volunteer to play mahjong with some of the attendees because I thought they may need something to liven up their day. And I left almost joining the freaking place. It was bustling. I couldn't find a parking spot. It was packed. Tons of activities, tons of people, lectures, classes. It was awesome. Okay. And the final way to meet women is ask friends if they know anyone. Meeting people through friends is the best way to meet women. Honestly, I think that in person often works better than online for men like you because your character comes through better face to face than in a profile. Third, what to say on first dates about your late wife. Okay, women are going to ask about your past relationships and be ready for this. Say something like, I was married for 28 years. My wife passed away 3 years ago. It was incredibly difficult, but I've done a lot of grief work and I'm genuinely ready for this next chapter. So tell me about you. You acknowledge it, you show you've processed it, and then you can redirect. Don't spend the whole first date talking about your late wife. Fourth, what are you actually looking for? So you need to get clear on this before you start dating because what you want now is different than what you were looking for at age 25 or when you first met your wife. You're not building a life from scratch anymore. You're looking for companionship or partnership, someone to share your remaining years with. And here's what I've seen work best. Women who understand loss. Often, that's another widow. She gets that you still love your late wife and that doesn't threaten her. She knows grief comes in waves. She's not looking for you to be someone you're not. Or it's a woman who's lived enough life to understand what matters now. She's been through her own difficult things, so she gets yours. So if you meet a younger woman who genuinely understands your journey, great. But most younger women who've never experienced significant loss struggle to understand why you still talk about your late wife or why you need to move at your own pace. The key question, does she understand what you need at this stage of life? If yes, everything else is negotiable. If no, you're both going to end up frustrated. Okay, so now let me tell you the 3 specific mistakes I see widowed men make over and over again, which is mistake number 1, you fall into husband mode way too fast. So here's what happens. You meet someone nice, you like her, and because you're a good man who knows how to be a partner, You start being a partner. She mentions her car is making a noise. You offer to look at it. She's stressed about work. You're calling to check in and trying to solve her problems. Right away, you're in husband mode. She has a bad day. You're texting multiple times to make sure she's okay. You're rearranging your whole schedule to be available whenever she has free time. And in your mind, you're just being a good guy. You're doing what good partners do. But here's the problem. You're not her partner yet. You're just dating. And when you act like a husband after 3 dates, it comes across as needy and desperate, even though that's not at all what it is. She needs you to just be a date first. Someone she's getting to know, not someone who's already trying to take care of her like you're committed in a committed relationship. Here's what to do instead. You want to take it slow. You want to match her pace. Let the relationship develop naturally before you start acting like her partner. Unless both of you have decided your partner is really fast. Being a good man doesn't mean being overly available or solving all her problems right away. It means being consistent, being present when you're together, and letting trust build over time. Mistake number 2, you fall for scams. I hate that I have to say this, but widowed men are prime targets for romantic scams. The pattern is always the same. She's gorgeous and immediately very affectionate with you. Good morning, my love, after 2 days. She's overseas or far away and can't meet in person yet. There's always a reason she can't video chat. Then suddenly there's an emergency and she needs money. And it can take a while for her to ask for this from you. But here's what to do instead of sending her the money. You don't send her the money. Never send money to someone you have not met in person, period, or even talked to on the phone. Insist on video calls very early. If she won't video chat after a week or 2, she's probably not who she says she is. If it feels too good to be true, it is. Trust your gut. Mistake number 3, you don't actually know what you want. You say you want companionship, but what does that really mean for you? Someone to live with, someone to travel with, someone you see on the weekends, someone who blends with your family, someone completely separate from your existing life? Do you want to get remarried eventually? Or are you looking for partnership without marriage? Like what is it that you want? And it might take time to figure that out. But if you don't know what you want, you're going to waste time with women who want something completely different. And again, dating will help you figure out what you want. But here's what to do instead. So if you can, I want you to get as clear before you start dating. So I want you to write it down if you have to. But I'm looking for a companion to travel with, spend evenings with, and share experiences with. I'm open to living together eventually, but I'm in no rush. I want someone who respects my past and my family. Whatever it is for you, get clear. Then you can communicate that early on and make sure you're both looking for the same thing. And this may change, but that's what I hope you do. Now, you may be feeling guilty about wanting this. So let me say this quickly. Your wife loved you. She would want you to be happy. Even me, who tells my husband that if I die first, I want him to build a shrine of me and never look at a single woman again. I know that if I really did die first, I love my husband too much. And I would want him to find love and companionship again. I would. I absolutely would. So if that situation were reversed, you'd want her to eventually find happiness again, right? So she wants the same thing for you. Moving forward doesn't mean forgetting her or replacing her. Love multiplies. It doesn't divide. You can love her and you can love someone new. So let go of that guilt. You're honoring the life she would have wanted you to have. Look, there's so much more that I want to tell you that we do not have time for. There's things like how to write a dating profile that actually works, exactly how to introduce someone new to your kids and family, how to handle it when grief resurfaces while you're dating, red flags to watch for beyond just scams, how to pace physical intimacy when you haven't been with anyone else in decades. I put all of it in a free guide called Finding Love After Loss, a widower's guide to dating again. It's everything I've learned from working with thousands of men just like you. And I want to give it to you for free. So click the link in the description below to download it now. Because you deserve companionship, you deserve partnership, and you deserve to do this without fumbling it. I want you to date again and feel happy. You're a good man who's been through hell, but you're still here and you're ready for this next chapter. So don't let fear or confusion keep you stuck. Get the guide, it's free. Learn how to do this right and find your person. I'm Marni, your wing girl. You've got this.